on AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Oh, and before we get there, we will find out what's shaking in the NFL. Oh, and we'll visit with an old friend, Mr. Ed.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse. The horse will give. We'll never speak. You never heard.
Weren't big enough problems in Denver. Russell Wilson is now dealing with some injury woes. The Broncos quarterback injured his hamstring in Monday night's loss to the Chargers and is now being called day-to-day. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Wilson is pushing to play this Sunday. Elsewhere, Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett is in the league concussion protocol, but head coach Mike Tomlin says the rookie will start if he's cleared in time. In better quarterback injury news, the Cowboys expect Dak Prescott to play Sunday for the first time since fracturing his thumb in Week 1. Packers receiver Randall Cobb did not suffer a fractured ankle as previously feared. Instead, it's an ankle sprain, and he could be back in 2 to 4 weeks. And welcome back to Deshaun Jackson. The Ravens are signing the speedy veteran wideout after he worked out for the team Tuesday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hi, this is Staples.
So rumor has it that Staples has everything I need to ship.
That's not a rumor. We have all the shipping supplies and services you need.
Boxes?
Yep.
Mailers?
Yep.
And I can actually ship there, right?
We have UPS right here in store.
Huh. What will Staples think of next?
Right?
No, seriously, I'm asking, what will they think of next?
Staples has all your shipping supplies and UPS service in store. And right now, get 25% off UPS Express shipping services. Staples, the best kept secret in shipping. Ends 12/31. Valid only in Staples U.S. stores.
It could be information to change your life forever. Or the Something You Should Know podcast could just be something interesting.
Patrick McGinnis is actually the guy who first coined the phrase fear of missing out. This reminds me of when you're in the supermarket and you're always worried you're going to pick the slowest line, and inevitably you do.
Part of what helps us to overcome that is a sense of gratitude. Those 3 seconds, if you can just use that time to be appreciative of what you have, you will not be focusing on what you don't have.
Something You Should Know, wherever you listen.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. We're also on our KXO YouTube channel. Smile for the camera, Gene. I can see you behind. I can see you behind the Bob Diaz decorations.
I'm hiding back here.
Yeah, well, you know, I hate to be the one to tell you, Gene, but you've definitely got a face for radio.
Radio, yes.
Yes. Okay. Birthday. We're going to jump into the news a bit early today.
A tad early, yeah.
Brawley Mayor Sam Couchman has a lot to tell us.
Yeah, and he's punching at the bit right now.
Yes. So. Okay. Let's see. Actor Tony Lobianco is 86. He was in the movie The French Connection.
Mm-hmm.
As
True
artist
story.
Peter Max, 85. Actor Michael Gambon from the Harry Potter films is 82. Actor John Lithgow, 77. Singer Jeannie C. Riley, 77. I wonder if she's still part of the Harper Valley PTA.
I bet you she did all the way to the bank.
Yes. Singer Patrick Simmons of the Doobie Brothers, 74. Actor Annie Golden, 71. Actor John Favreau is 56. Actor Omar Gooding is 46. Actor Benjamin Salisbury, 42. Actor Ciara Renee, 32. Actor Hunter King, 29 local birthdays coming up.
This is George Marquez. I am running for district attorney. I was raised in the Imperial Valley, and I am currently raising my own family here. I am the experienced candidate, and I have worked both as a prosecutor and defense. I know how both sides think. I am the candidate with a solid law enforcement backing. I will be aggressive in prosecuting serious, violent, and repeat offenders, and I will implement crime prevention strategies. I will use my experience to protect our families. Please vote for me, George Marquez. Paid for by the committee to elect George Marquez for district attorney 2022.
Let's celebrate today's birthdays. Happy birthday, Norma Lilligard, Maria Sanchez, Brenda Correa, Ralph Osuna, Manuel Eros, Leslie Benavides, Judy Bryant, Corina Lang, Nina Bazabal, Josh Rios, Diana Stewart, Eric Brightigan, Max Ortega, Nina Sanchez, Emily Rosas. And happy anniversary, Ruth and Joe Montenegro. Well, Joe calls every year and says, hey, look, if you mention the anniversary on the air, I don't have to buy Ruth a gift. Yeah, doesn't work that way, Joe.
Little did you know.
I thought by now he'd have that one figured out.
Yes, sirree.
Okay. Are you ready for some news?
Yes, we're going to, like you said, we're going to go a little early. We've got a visit with Mayor Sam Couchman of Brawley.
And it's World in California news to begin with, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is releasing up to 15 million barrels of oil from the reserve. Will that help keep gas prices from spiking? Oil analyst Tom Close.
I think that the motion is going to be mostly lower for gas prices through the rest of 2022 and very, very high numbers for diesel, jet fuel, and heating oil.
Russian President Putin has declared martial law in 4 annexed regions of Ukraine. CBS's Mary Alushina is in Latvia on what this means.
Russia does not control them fully politically or militarily. They're losing ground in a lot of them, especially now in the southern Kherson region.
Amid calls for her to resign, new British Prime Minister Liz Truss faced Parliament today where things got heated. With shouts for her to resign, she said no.
I am a fighter and not a quitter.
She faces immense criticism for her botched economic plan. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Wesley Brownlee, the suspected Stockton serial killer, arraigned on 3 murder charges Tuesday, with the district attorney saying they have plenty of evidence.
We can confirm with high confidence the same gun was used in the 3 homicides that I'm charging you with today. There are some people who are just simply too dangerous to share the streets with you and I.
DA Tory Verber Salazar. Brownlee accused in 6 fatal shootings and 1 attempted murder dating back to last year in Stockton and Oakland. The accused killer of college student Christian Smart in 1996 found guilty Tuesday. Christian's father thanking prosecutors and investigators, but calling the conviction of Paul Flores bittersweet.
Without Christian, there is no joy or happiness in this verdict. After 26 years with today's split verdicts, we learned that our quest for justice for Kristen will continue.
Flores, a fellow student at the time, his father Ruben found not guilty of helping cover up the crime. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock today.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the kale crunch salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Stream now, pay never with Pluto TV. Subscriptions and fees don't exist.
Showtime!
With hundreds of live channels and thousands of movies on demand, all streaming free on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tires and Auto Center, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the Brawley City Council met last night. Here's a visit with Mayor Sam Couchman.
First off, we had public appearances, and we had the superintendent of the Brawley Elementary School District, Ms. Fox, come in to talk to us, praised several of our school employees for their cooperative activities with the school district, and also an invitation to their groundbreaking of the new school here in Brawley, the first one in quite some time, at Malin and Cesar Chavez on November the 1st, 8:30 to 10 a.m. So there's an invitation there to go to the new school and see the groundbreaking. And then we had also Brett Hauser from Imperial Valley College came in to give us a report on the college, some of the new activities that they're doing, some of the new construction that they're planning, and some of the things related to Measure B, which was passed by the public in order to increase the educational opportunities at IVC. And that was a great presentation. We also had a couple of reminders from the city manager. One was the Brawley Fall Cleanup will occur, I think Saturday, starting at 7 a.m. here in Brawley, as we normally do. And you can check in with our website, and you can deliver items to, I believe, the Brawley Airport. And they will be taking certain items that you can deliver only once like a year. So that would be a good idea for people to look at that. We did receive, Chief Duran reported on an infill infrastructure grant. And we also had fiscal year COPS grant, which we were awarded for $1.3 million for our police department. And that means 5 more officers that we will be hiring. It's a federal grant. And we're really pleased with that, because that means more officers on the street, which means more safety for the public and our businesses in general. We also received, we also approved and accepted $9,937,000 for a Bulletproof Vest Partnership Grant program administered by the United States Department of Justice. And funds will be used to purchase officer body armor. That's updated officer body armor, which protects our police officers. And we authorized the city manager to execute all the grant-related documents. And that's to recover a portion of that expense. That's about half the cost of those vests for our officers. And we also approved travel and budget adjustments for one of our detectives to attend a training on the East Coast, designated as Internet Crimes Against Children. National Law Enforcement Training on Child Exploitation is directly tied to this detective's assigned duties here in the city of Brawley. The training will be in Orlando, Florida in December, and is sponsored using funds approved by the San Diego Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force. And they will be paying for that training, and we approve that travel and the budget adjustments accordingly. And we do have an officer that's worked on that here locally and been very successful at the detention of child people that may exploit children and all of those types of things related to that. Informational reports. We did receive an update on the City of Brawley declaration of local emergency as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic from Fire Chief York, and there was really no groundbreaking information coming out of that. We also got an announcement that the Master Corral here in the Valley will be providing the usual cattle call concert at Pioneers Museum on Sunday. And so if anyone's interested in going to that, that is a really great concert. I know you'll enjoy that. And then we pretty much adjourned around 7:05. There was a closed session to discuss the vertical bridge, the tower or the vertical bridge lawsuit against the city of Brawley. and also a discussion about some property that Brawley leases here to Riverside County Superintendent of Schools. And so we did all of that, and there was no direction given. It was simply informational only. And then we probably adjourned around 7:05 p.m.
That was Mayor Sam Couchman for the city of Brawley.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
El Centro police responded to a report of a disturbance at a South 4th Street restaurant Monday evening and arrested a man with an outstanding warrant for murder. Employees called police at about 6 p.m. Tuesday after a man refused to leave the restaurant. When officers arrived, it appeared the man had left the establishment. Officers checked the restaurant's restrooms and encountered Jericho Duran, 22, of El Centro. It was determined that Duran had an outstanding warrant for his arrest for murder. Duran was taken into custody and booked into Imperial County Jail. Well, COVID-19 active cases in the news again. George Gale filed this story.
The latest update was released Tuesday morning. Numbers are released by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, there are currently 201 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. That is about the same as what was reported on Thursday. Deaths attributed to the virus now at 956, one more than what was previously reported. COVID-19 tier metrics for Imperial County indicate new cases per day per 100,000 population at 9.60, with a positivity rate of 14.6%. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
In other local news, California Energy Commission workshops are coming up. George Gale explains.
3 in-person workshops were scheduled, and there is 1 virtual workshop scheduled as well. They are to present and solicit comments and discuss the draft Blue Ribbon Commission on Lithium Extraction in California report. First workshop was held in Nyland last night. The second workshop will be held this evening from 6 to 8 p.m. at North Shore Beach and Yacht Club in Mecca. Third workshop will be held Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the West Shores High School in Salton City. Virtual workshop will be held October 24th from 6 to 8 p.m., accessible through Zoom. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and at El Centro Motors. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It's Ford Truck Month, San Diego. Get after it in the 2022 Ford F-150 and take on the weekend with an available tailgate work surface to get the party started and available Pro Power on board to keep it going strong. It's Ford Truck Month at your San Diego County Ford dealers, and there's no better time to get exclusive offers on a Ford F-150. New inventory is arriving daily, and the lots are filling up, so head to your San Diego County Ford dealers today. Now during Ford Truck Month, get 1.9% Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2022 Ford F-150. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Learn more at buyfordnow.com. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% APR financing for 60 months at $17.48 per month per $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Raptor, Tremor, and Lightning. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/3/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
And it's page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
Taking a look at more local news this morning, it's time to wear Purple Day. It's a national day. George Gale filed this story.
It is tomorrow, Thursday, October 20th. It is part of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Show your support. Wear purple on Thursday. It is an opportunity to raise awareness about domestic violence and an easy way for people to show their commitment to promoting healthy relationships. You are encouraged to take a photo of yourself wearing your purple shirt or purple whatever and share it on social media for a hashtag National Wear Purple Day. Be sure to tag at Womanhaven. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
In other local news, the Aquatic Center suffers storm damage. Here's more on that story. The center is closed as of we speak right now. The city of El Centro said that's due to storm damage at the center, and it will remain closed until further notice. The city says that they apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience. It's not known if the closure will affect the upcoming floating pumpkin patch. Imperial Market Days, they have been, you probably may have heard, they've been rescheduled. George Gale has more.
It was a victim of the storm on Saturday. City was forced to cancel the event. They have now rescheduled. Fiesta de los Muertos will now be held October 28th. That is a Friday. It will be held in downtown Imperial beginning at 5 p.m. The entertainment schedule remains the same with Mariachi Aurora de Calexico, folkloric dancers, and flamenco ballet. There will be a Selena tribute band, Como La Flor, family fun zone, train ride, pumpkin patch, a car show, and a Disney movie of Coco. As a tradition, they'll have julienne pies, Dudley's bread, farm fresh produce, locally made goodies, sweets, and kettle corn. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says seasonably warm and dry weather will persist through Friday. An area of low pressure will arrive across the west from Saturday into Sunday. Clouds will increase, and there is a chance of rain showers from late Saturday through early Monday. Temperatures will turn much cooler by the end of the weekend as a dip in the jet stream overtakes the region. 92 our high yesterday, 63 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 90. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 68. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south after midnight. Thursday, sunny with a high near 91. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. 66 degrees, 73% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 7 miles an hour. Your border wait downtown, 3.5 hours. 40 minutes entry, 40 minutes pedestrian. Eastport, a 40-minute wait, 20 minutes entry, 20 minutes ready lane, 20 minutes at Andrade. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here. I've been telling you about the peanut patch, well, for a couple of weeks now, but actually for a couple of years. And those who have visited the peanut patch know what I'm saying. The peanut patch in Yuma. Open Monday through Saturday. And the peanut patch with many homemade chocolates. They also make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from scratch. The peanut patch. So many great things. A great place to visit. You're going to love the store. You're going to love the people. at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. And they've got a variety of gift packs that can be shipped to almost anywhere in the world. What a great gift idea. You'll find the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, if you just Google the Peanut Patch, you'll get directions, and it's easy and it's fun. Don't forget the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and say hi. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. The punchless Padres lost 2-0 to the Phillies. Padres with one hit. Phillies only had 3 hits, but 2 of them were solo home runs off of Yu Darvish. Elsewhere, the Yankees advanced. They beat the Guardians 5-1 in the American League Divisional Series. They move on. Phillies and the Padres will play this afternoon. Yankees and the Astros will play this evening as Major League Baseball continues.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Kxo and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA basketball kicked off their regular season, and the Warriors whipped the Lakers 123-109. Celtics topped the 76ers 126-117. Bubba Wallace received a 1-race suspension from NASCAR after an investigation determined he deliberately spun reigning Cup champion Kyle Larson at Las Vegas in a dangerous act of retaliation before confronting him after the race. And dissension among NFL owners. Owners voted 31-1 yesterday to permit their compensation committee to open negotiations on a new contract with Commissioner Roger Goodell, but not before 2 of the league's most powerful owners, the Cowboys' Jerry Jones and New England Patriots' Robert Kraft, engaged in a heated exchange. The sources said Kraft joined the overwhelming majority in strong support for the measure. Jones was the lone dissenter. What? He's fallen out of love with Roger Goodell? Oh, my. It's high school football this weekend. Well, starting tomorrow, the Kxo Bulldogs will travel to Brawley. They'll meet the Wildcats in an IVL game. Friday night, the Calipatria Hornets head to San Diego to take on the Maranatha Christian Eagles. Hopeville Vikings at the Vincent Memorial Scots, that game at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. The Palo Verde Yellow Jackets will be visiting the Southwest Eagles. John Driffel and I will be on the air on AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel. Meanwhile, it will be Mickey Dale, George Grijalva with the Central Spartans Imperial Tigers game in Imperial, and it will be streamed live on our website, kxoradio.com. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather coming up, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. After 2 quarters of bleeding subscribers, Netflix appears to be back on track in a big way. The streaming company reported that it notched 2.4 million subscribers in the third quarter of 2022, a number that far exceeded expectations. In more good news, it said it will likely add 4.5 million subscribers for the fourth quarter, which also is ahead of what investors were expecting. In short, Netflix is seemingly back to growing after watching its stock and reputation take a hit all year due to subscriber losses. Currently, 223 million subscribers worldwide. The news rocketed the company's shares up 13% yesterday in after-hours trading. And the Girl Scouts of America received its largest ever donation from a single individual, a gift of $84.5 million from Mackenzie Scott, the ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. The donation will be awarded to 29 local councils selected by Scott, along with the national chapter. So what's happening on Wall Street? A little bit of mixed news right now. The Dow up 24 points at 30,547. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 off 13 at 3707. The Nasdaq at 10,725. That's down 47 points. Gold off $16.20 an ounce. Oil up 49 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 90. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 68. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south after midnight. Thursday, sunny with a high near 91. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. 67 degrees, 71% relative humidity. Wind out of the west 5 to 7 miles an hour. Hey, your border wait downtown, it's down to 3 hours. Okay. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. Southwest Security offering live scan fingerprinting to the public.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best weeks in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open to serve you.
Presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez in New York. A big step toward hurricane recovery in western Florida. The causeway linking Sanibel Island to the mainland is opening right now. It'll allow people to drive to the island for the first time since it was heavily damaged by Hurricane Ian 3 weeks ago. Governor Ron DeSantis.
These repairs, while temporary, are really going to help get the residents of this island back on track. They're going to be able to go and be at their property, going to be able to help with the restoration efforts.
The Pine Island Bridge is already reopened. Vladimir Putin has declared martial law in 4 occupied areas of Ukraine, despite Russia's lack of full control there. It paves the way for tighter restrictions and forced relocations. The National Security Council's John Kirby tells CBS Mornings.
We are going to do everything we can, as we have now, for going on 8 months to make sure that the Ukrainian armed forces have what they need in the field. And that just isn't coming from the United States. We're also leading and coordinating international efforts to get additional weapons and capabilities.
A school in suburban St. Louis has plans to go online beginning Monday over environmental concerns. Here's CBS's Jim Kursula.
Jana Elementary School in suburban St. Louis will be closed and students switched to virtual learning following an independent report of radioactive contamination at the site. Many parents, including Patrice Strickland, complain school officials have not been forthcoming.
We first heard about it on the news, and I didn't think that was appropriate.
The school is near a contaminated creek that flows past a site where World War II-era nuclear weapons were made.
Spirit Airlines shareholders have backed a sale to JetBlue, a move that could create a more viable competitor to the 4 largest carriers. The plan would have to survive rigorous scrutiny first by federal regulators. Americans have been getting socked with oil bills, almost double what they were this time last year. Today, President Biden will announce he's releasing another 15 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Analyst Tom Close's prediction:
the motion is going to be mostly lower for gas prices through the rest of 2022 and very, very high numbers for diesel, jet fuel, and heating oil.
Average price for a gallon of regular gas today, $3.85. It's down 7 cents from a week ago, up 18 from last month. Inflation in the UK tops 10%. Weeks after the new prime minister swept into office, pledging big tax cuts, only to reverse course after financial markets tanked. Brits say it's time for Liz Truss to go.
I have to watch the news and just laugh because I can't believe what she's doing.
Today, Truss told Parliament she's a fighter, not a quitter. Dow up 9. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Stream now, pay never with Pluto TV. Subscriptions and fees don't exist. Showtime! With hundreds of live channels and thousands of movies on demand, all streaming free on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/work. That's ZipRecruiter.com/work.
An Iranian climber who competed without a headscarf in South Korea has returned home to a hero's welcome.
The people chanting their welcome at Tehran's airport overnight clearly believe they've seen through Elnaz Rakabi's claim that her headscarf had fallen off inadvertently as she competed. If that was the price of her being able to come home, it was a far lower one than what other Iranian women and girls have paid for violating Iran's strict female dress code. The apparent leniency, a possible sign that the regime is becoming sensitive to the growing international outrage cases like hers have attracted. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
If you're set to whip up a batch,
try Nestle Toll House ready-to-bake cookie dough.
Check the variety first. Nestle's recalling its Toll House stuffed fudge dough because it may have white plastic pieces in it. No injuries reported, but it's sold at stores across the country. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family.
Kind of like those dances
We want to
my
assure
granddaughter
you
loves.
that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center, ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
When I wake up in the morning,
AM